King stream. Your heart rate will be supersonic as you run from these animatronics. REXICT, that's right, it's Rexic the King. The light of the crimson moon, that purple surfer still makes him swoon. There's nowhere left to run, we're gonna have so much fun. REXICT, that's right, it's Rexic the King. With gameplay so terrifying, you'll want to scream. Welcome to the Rexic the King stream. That's right, it's Rexic the King. Now without much further ado, he's gonna start the stream for you. There's only a few seconds to go. He hopes that you enjoy the show.
Welcome everybody to another Rexic the King stream on this October 16th. Welcome Chris, good to see you. Early gang, how are you doing on this fine day? Always happy to see you. You get another heart, that's how happy I am. But how are you doing? And how's everybody doing? Hope your Thursday has been well. Not too spooky. That comes in later in the month. But welcome. Hope everybody's doing great. Sorry started later. Still just like checking on my daughter's stream, saying howdy, all that good stuff. Which is especially privy for today's stream for the art colored in yet another picture. And then I'll be doing some. Like I should be able to get it finished in time. I'm thinking. As to then go onto Blender and try and do some of the pumpkin carving in it, like with a tutorial I found. I still haven't gotten help yet for... I was trying to do like a picture on one of them to do like an auto cutout kind of thing. Because I was thinking of doing several pumpkins, so I was trying to find a way for that, but I didn't get a reply back about someone who was like... who I asked for help about that. But I might be able to figure it out here. We shall find out. What has everyone been up to? Did my bike ride earlier. Went to the store, got a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, also yes, my copy of Pokemon Legends ZA got here today. I got like the version from the Pokemon Center like store for a little plush, and it was a little Tepig. Yeah, little guy. Even though I'm gonna have a Chikorita on my team. But yeah, that got here today, so that's very cool. So I'll be starting that later today. I gotta try to get like a good team in time to be able to do the like the rank battle stuff, like that temporary Greninja stone thing. I'm not the biggest fan of them doing them locking that behind ranked and like in such a short time frame. Like, maybe it'll come back later, but I gotta try and get it while it's definitely there. Oh yes, of course, the art contest reminder. My annual Astronauts Halloween art contest going on, going on until midnight on Halloween, with judging happening on November 1st. First place gets $60 USD from me, second place gets 40, third place gets 30, and fourth gets 20. Additionally, everyone who submits an entry will be able to pick a game from my list of Steam game codes. There's incentivization for many people to enter. If you do make an entry and you put it on a Twitter or Blue Sky, just do a @ or a tag, whichever is the right way on to say it, for Rex the King there, so I can see it, or you can put it on the various Discords, like Flex's if you're there, the Awesomos or Atari Discords if you're there, Zones, Mad Props, Puffy Potatoes. There's a couple that I shared them in. But I'm looking forward to some good ones this year. I usually get like good ones in the October contests. So yeah, so I'm excited for that. Alright, I'll try to remember more as we are coloring, but let me shift on over. There we go. I didn't remember if I had the overlay set for that or not. Alright, so here we got yet another... Did another, like, sketch from my daughter, FlexWithTRex. Quick shout out. Okay, there we go, Frosty. It took it a second. So yeah, so this is like... There's, like... Original pitch idea was, like, me and Flex doing, like, a piggyback, like, going out, like, on adventures, having a fun day out. And she did very good on it. I wasn't actually sure if the idea would work, because she said, like, it was... like, the normal sketch is, like, one character. Like, so I was originally saying, like, what about this, but if it's just, like a just torso, so, like, from, like, there, sort of, kind of thing. So, like, do it halfway, maybe that'll work, then it's, like, small, but I actually did, like, the, like, full-size character. That's very cool, so I'll get some good, like, hopefully good colors on this. I will do my best to make it look snazzy. That's already very cute. Hold on. I'm working on it as you speak. Can't wait till Halloween to see all the cool art. Yeah, same. But just in case there's like a little misunderstanding, you don't have to like wait until like Halloween to submit it. Like if you finished it like a couple of days from now, like I could post it whenever. It's not like hold on to it until the 31st. So in that way, if like yours or like anyone else who does stuff like finishes it, then I could share it on stream on that day, you know. But I'm very excited to see what you come up with. It would look quite snazzy, I am sure. I just need a quick drink of water. Oh yeah, so I'm like mostly better from the like the flu or the cold or just like seasonal allergy stuff, whatever. I have like a little bit of like occasionally it's like still like the cough that has like a little bit of like to be gross, sorry, like the phlegm in it, I like cough out. So that's like occasionally like nose like still a tiny bit stuffed up, but it's still like most of the way better. So like 95%, like give or take. Something like that. So like we're almost all the way there. I didn't even need any of the Dayquil today. So we're getting better. And I heard Flex is feeling better too, so yeah, we're getting past the worst of it, luckily. Alright, so let's get some music a-going. Get these colors a-flowing. And get the lawn a-mowing. I don't know. Alright. And so I put it on like 2 separate layers, because I want to try some of this. I mean, it's hard to see if like kind of pixely. I didn't know if Flex had like a sort of like a. I'm used to the plushie, obviously, but I didn't know if there was like a plush texture in the like the skin or like the hoodie. But I wanted to have it like separate so I could try like. Okay, after that color, well, that's actually 2 different things to do like a protect alpha on that, and then do like I don't know, like what's it called, like the airbrush or like something for like a sort of like the shade of pink, but then like slightly less to do like a little smattering around, so then it would seem like a little bit like of a different color on it. Okay, so I'm on the flex layer. Let me zoom in here. Also, I found a different thing I didn't quite know about. I don't know if it'll be useful here to protect alpha. So it's like, I like that I'll call like just a line. So I could do it like that. So like I'm looking, well, of course, like trying to get that lined up like properly would be a smidge harder. But I could try it for like something different on this picture. So it wouldn't be on the eye. Let's see, like the outline green, it's like a smidge darker. Like, don't get the hoodie with that. So let's try out this different way. And when it gets to the hoodie, I think I'll have like the pink, violet sort of color be the primary of that line. Let's see, so get there. Try not to intercede with the, like, the Rexic lines. That's going to be like, I mean, I think on mine it's just like basic black outline, yeah. Okay. Never. Yeah, well, I'll try and make this one look. If it was just mine, I would just be doing like the same old color, but it's got my data in it, so I gotta give it some extra style. Okay, so then like the darker or like just for like the hoodie part, that'd be like intersect there, but not beyond. Now, this is a leg, so that part would stay green. So it's like a two-part little sleeve. So pink there and then green beyond that. Like, let's see. Where should the cutoff point be for that little part? Like there, and then like green beyond. I think that's right. Right, this is all part of the hoodie. Swoosh along carefully. Get to a smaller brush size. Oh yes, I'm almost done with a Castlevania Nocturne. Just have like another 2 episodes of that. Been enjoying it so far. Good old Castlevania action. And then essentially, okay, that's part of my head, so that part wouldn't be pink. And so essentially afterwards, I didn't have like other set up, but there is like many more of the Mummy's Alive episodes to go. So I was thinking, the same shade or is that like a little lighter? So what I was thinking essentially is just like double up on. I had to double up anyway, and there's like 42 episodes of Mummies Alive. There's only 31 days in October. I know, not nearly enough. Not enough for the spooky season. So like gonna double up on those. So I'll just have that be like one of them being the lunch spot and then one at the bedtime as always. I think that would make sense. But I do also have the I have like the 30th and the 31st like open in case of like I don't know, like some Halloween movie on the day like I decide like on the spur of the moment, so there's a little bit too much there. So we shall see. Have you been watching any Halloween stuff yourself? I might have asked that before. If I did, sorry about that. Let's see, the tongue, so sort of like the same, sort of like darker purpley pink mix. Maybe a smidge bigger brush. Because if you go like too small, it needs like, it only gets like a few icons here or there. Okay, so then the full. Oh, wait, no. Okay, now put it on the flex part so then I can color the behind part while not interfering with the outlines. There we go. So yeah, so I might have asked before, but I'd still like to know. Like, what have you been occupying your October time with besides the drawing and stuff? Besides that, it's been like the same old for me. I already previously mentioned, like, the lunch I had with my friend. Let's see, let's see, is it, like... I have, like, a little bit of, like, the green overlapping with it. Yeah, coloring. Welcome, Vanty. How are you doing? Yeah, we're getting colors. And I'm trying something different on this one, too. I did a protect alpha on these lines here, so it's like... so it's like it doesn't draw, like, the stuff on it, but it's, like, goes to the, like, the lines or, like, the other picture. So I'm, like, doing that for, doing, like, the outlines and, like, kind of like a softer look kind of thing is what I'm aiming for. But yeah, again, some nice colors on this. Whoop. Gotta go back to the right layer. How are you doing, Vanty? Good to see you again. I saw you a second ago over on Flex's. Hope your Thursday's going well. Doing great. Also coloring right now, actually. Oh, nice. What sort of thing are you coloring? Let's see, it's a little hoodie parts. Is that... Whoops. This part right here, is this, like, part of her hoodie or part of her skin? Or a plushie? It's a surprise. Very cool. Whoops. What do you think? Is this... Like, this part right here... this one that's a little bit too small. This part right here, is that, like, from her hoodie or from her skin? Like, should that be green or should it be, like, the pink? Welcome, Broken. I think it's, like... I think it's, like, part of the neck, but I don't know. I think it's probably the... That's probably her neck, right? And, like, the understuff's, like, right there. It's... I think that's right. It's like that's that way. Or alternatively... Be like, whoop, like that. Yeah, I think that part is the neck. Okay. Oh, yes, so welcome, Broken. Sorry, I didn't remember if I said that already. How are you doing today? Is there, like, a lighter part I could get? Just as not to completely destroy the, lines. Because I want it to be accurate to the colors, of course. There. It seems like it might actually be, like, a darker shade on that part. On the alpha. I do it like this. And make that show up like a smidge better. I think that's good. Switch to smaller brush size. Yeah. Don't overlap onto the papa skin or the outline. Wii U, thinking Miku, Miku, Wii U. Yeah, of all the Volkswagen songs, this was one of the ones they put in Fortnite. I mean, there's also Animal Noguchi, so I get that. In your Wi-Fi. Yeah, be careful. You might have Miku's hiding in your Wi-Fi. Doing more Desert Rain frog costumes. Oh yeah, I saw some of those on the Discord. Look, whoops, wrong layer. Darn it. That's looking very good. Like many stylish frogs out there. I do a little bit, whoops, a little bit overlap, and then I'll probably green on the fix. But yeah, I saw some of those are looking quite nice. Let's get there. And that part's the next. I don't want to, like, get there. there. That part's sort of getting, like, singled out. There we go. Currently work on a Xeno costume for it. Ah, nice. I'm assuming Xeno as in Xenosupial and not like a Xenomorph. Very cool. I need a little bit smaller brush size here. I have it on 7, or I have it on 10. As Xenosupial. Okay, yeah, that's what I was assuming, just given the company. But it could have been a Xenomorph too, so I was making sure. But very cool. Is that like is that darker green? Is that hold on. I want to move this. Is that like a darker shade of green? It I don't know, it almost seems like it is, but I'm not sure. Uh like almost like that's like 1% more maybe. Uh bigger brush. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just crazy. Careful there. But I'll look forward to seeing that. Yeah, Zeno seems like a fine fella. There. Careful here. I'll oversee like a bit with the scan, but I can fix that with the Rexic coloration later. Yes, part of the lake, so this has to be all green. I can kind of lose some like the outline clarity, just a smidge. But I feel like doing that is like better than if it was like hold on. Oh, I can't do it without like that, but like better than like just uh then it just like staying black, you know? I'll keep like more true to the PNG. Is this the oh, it's the left check version, nice. Yeah. Oh yes, been trying to do I'm gonna see it like here. Well, I'll just say part of it. Trying to do like a Blender pumpkin carving, like an extra low, like a art thing. So I found like some tutorials for that for like a like using the knife tool on the plane. I could probably do autofill to make it a little easier. But I wanted to do a part where it's like taking an existing PNG, like a transparent one, like it can even be this one, for example, and like pull the lines out of like the just using that as an example, like do that extract to like go into the pumpkin model and then like boolean it out, so it's like an insta carving right there. But I think I'm missing some step with that. I'll be trying to figure that out, but like regardless, I can get the I can get like the normal carving parts done well. I mean, hopefully well. From there. A little autofill just for like the immediate big gap line there. There. That part looks a little bit odd, just like the green. I take out Let's see. So right there. Take out that. Yeah, a little bit more green. Yeah. And all these hearts that burn red, frustration is getting bigger. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. Let's see. Smidge there. A wrong layer. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good mix. I think I got that part. Whoops. Maybe like smidge there. On that part, it's okay. No, so that part should be like more of the green. My copy showed up just like earlier today from the Pokemon Center, but I have not yet played it. Well, I mean, technically, I played it in the sense that I put the cartridge in and like hit start just to check if there was like updates I had to do beforehand. But just like only as far as the like what language. Like, but I am going to play it later today, absolutely. And I got like the Pokemon Center version, I had like the plush, and it came with a little Tepig. Like, even though I'm gonna have Chikorita as my Chikorita as my partner. But I'm very much looking forward to that. Did you play it yet? If you got your copy, I did figure out the team names though. I was playing it earlier, so much fun. I have a male Chikorita named Pico. Oh, nice. I was able to. How did you come up with the name Pico for your Chikorita? I was able to figure out the names I'm gonna go with. That part's right. I was able to figure out the my team names yesterday. Let me see. Where's that picture? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna pause it just for a second. So while I'm gonna be like aiming out to try to get, I'll have Meganium, called it Mega, just because like, because it can Mega Evolve, so it'd be Mega Meganium. So it's just like, just naming it Mega is funny. Malamar. It'll be like an Inkay into Malamar. Zemnu after like the character in Marvel who also had like a. He's from like the Immortal Hulk run from like a couple years ago. And he also had like a psychic powers, like making the world like always love him kind of thing. So that made sense with like the Malamar trailer they had a bit ago. Not gonna lie, just came up on the fly. Ah, nice. That's some of the best ways too. You like it though? Yeah. I'm sure. Very cool. Very cool Pico indeed. Halucha, Rock, like R-A-W-K, from the Rock Hawk. Had to be sure to say it right. Character from Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door, I believe. He's like the bird wrestler, so makes sense. Perfect sense. Which does not make as much sense, but it's like what I came up with. Gonna have a Starmie, Mikitaka. Now that is like from the JoJo's Bizarre character, Part 4 character, like named Mikitaka. He's like the alien, possibly stand user. We're not quite sure. Just because like the Mega Starmie is like I got like the Pokédex entry has like it's like the bottom points is like trying to be legs, so it's like trying to be human. I was trying to think, okay, so like characters, like alien characters trying to be human. Like what could I go with for that? And like Mikitaka made like enough sense to me. Don't forget to claim the Ralts gift in the online section when it comes. It's mystery gifts and all that. It comes from Garverite. Yes, it has. Thank you for the reminder. It had the little like not flyer, but like the little page on that. Like I probably have to like play it at least like I don't know, 30 minutes, hour, whatever, to get to the mystery gift section. Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that. Gonna have a Scolipede, and that's gonna be Nephrite. From the because I was like Steven Universe had like the centipedal character, and that was like their gem name was Nephrite, so it made enough sense. And then I'll have an Aerodactyl, which is Ridley for like Metroid, of course. Like that one, I did not think of myself. Like, admittedly, I was trying to think of like I looked up like good names for Aerodactyl, and there was like a Ridley there, and like, oh, okay, that's perfect. Like, heck yeah. like like I'm big enough to admit I got that name from someone else. But yeah, that's who I'm gonna be rolling out with. Let's see. So I think that's good for Flex. As on, I might as well like. Let's see if I do it on the eye. Yeah, that does no effect. I might change the Pokemon names to God because I like how it seems my naming. Like it's like mythological type stuff. Very cool. And so I wonder. Like I've had like I think like the most consistent theming I've had with like my Pokemon names is like some of them being like like named after food. Hold on, where's my like I had a where is it? Pokemon teams. I have like a Google Drive like little pictures of my all my teams. That's like I had like on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire I had a Blaziken which I named Colonel. Like Colonel Sanders, of course. uh Legend Arceus, I had a Hisuian Voltorb, which is cherry. It was like only partly food, but it was more in a sense of a cherry bomb, you know. Apparently, people are saying there's a guaranteed shiny Pokemon quest. I'm not sure if they're telling the truth or not. Naturally, yeah. Well, I remember in Legends Arceus there was that guaranteed shiny of the Ponyta. So I could see there being like at least like one was it guaranteed, and like in Scarlet, there's like the in the DLC from the like the berry game leader for the team, there's like a guaranteed shiny Munchlax from that, or like in a trade with like the director, and of course there's like the Lake of Rage like shiny Gyarados. There's been some uh like some like guaranteed like shiny like event stuff before. I had a Emboar in Pokemon Black, which I named Bacon, of course. Uh, let's see. Trying to see if I have like a. Oh, okay. Okay, Scarlet had the most of the like the food names. My Skeledirge was Habanero. My like the olive Pokemon. What is it? What is it? Olive Pokemon. Like it evolved from Smoliv. Arboliva. My Arboliva is Pimento. My Veluza was Filet. So it's like it made sense for like a such like psychic like ghost fish like all cut up and stuff. Did I have any other food? Oh yes, oh yes. Oh yeah, shiny Blitzel as well as the Blueberry Academy DLC. That's what it was. It was a Blitzel. I couldn't remember what the Pokemon was. In Pokemon Sword, I had a Scorbunny, and I named that one Braze. Like a braised rabbit's like a thing, like a way to cook it. It's a rabbit that has firepower. It made sense, at least to my head. And I think that's like all the food ones I had. Yeah, okay. So that's a common theme that like pops up when I'm trying to think of Pokemon names. You know, talk about Pokemon for hours. Yeah, I remember you saying that before when I was like when we were talking about Legend ZA. And it's a good subject. Mm. Ah, some good, some Pokepals out there. So I'm wondering, uh, no, it's all right. Don't worry. I repeat myself a lot, so you're in fine company. So I'm wondering. So I did like the different outlines for Flex, just that's because that's how her PNG is. So at least like for this picture, I have like the black outlines for mine. But should I try doing a match, like having, let's see, autofill like that, and then like on the this one, maybe a little darker actually. Should I try like that way is like a different outline of like the yellow for there, or just keep it my respective outline layer as like a bit of a clash? Like, which would make more sense? If we do like, hold on, I thought it did like, it then barely shows up, at least as far as like the pink. Let me try with the crown actually, like a bit clearer of an example. All right, just do if we're gonna autofill for the base. I honestly think if you did a black outline for yours, it would make sense because you both have different styles, and it would bring it out more. Maybe I'm not sure. That's what I was thinking. So it's like on the one hand, it's just keeping that there, so it's like a bit of a clash. But I didn't know if it would make sense for the specific picture with hers being separate to do that. But yeah, I'll try it with the okay, so I think what I'll do is just like color it like I normally would for the Rexic one, just like the inside lines and the rest are like still black. And then after that, I'll go into the protected alpha and then like try see stuff like that, see if it can look good in a way that makes sense. Yeah, probably will be the separate outline for mine. We will see what styles look better. Yeah, it's your picture color, however you see fit. I mean, yeah, I know there's that part of it too, but it's like trying to see like what would creatively like look the best for this like this one specifically. Like if it was just me, like the other pictures, I would just do the. I wouldn't think about that one. That it's just different in this case, as it's a two Rex picture, you know. I do think I got hers like good, like the outline matching. Let's see, switch this to like a little thinner. Partially there. And the red jewel. For here. There. I mean, like, one thing I mean, it's already black, so that wouldn't do any effect. Yeah, there's no change on that. I was gonna say I could make that part darker, but it didn't show up. I finished coloring the sketch redeem she did for my character, Pepper, but honestly, I was a little worried if I was able to post it or not in the Discord. I'm always careful with those things, that it's not my original art. I just colored it. Well, I put it... this is like what I personally did. I was able to put... I think I asked first. I don't remember. But on the... where's that? Like the art share, I think. Let me see. Scrolling up. I mean, I put my coloring of like the past sketch redeems up on the art share. So it's definitely like it's definitely like a good spot there. Like totally open for that. Like I would say it's totally good for that. I think I'll definitely ask her first. Yeah, good to ask first, but I'm Like, my bet is, like, 100% no problem with you putting that on the stream art section. Or not the stream art, the art share, that's what it was. Yeah, it's like, said, like colors on this. Like, on the flex picture. Should be... oh, yeah, on the right layer. It'd be more than, alright, I'd think. See? Curly shuffle. Hey Mo, hey Mo. Hey, nya, 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 nya. La-di-da. Oh, whoops, on the wrong layer. There we go. Do this. Do the curly shuffle. Hold on. This part is... okay, this part's definitely the outside. What about right here and here? Are those the outside or the inside fold? It's like a little darker on the inside part. Get the, wise guy. Yeah, that part's definitely the outside, but what about those little parts? Like, what do you think? Like, this part's the inside for sure, but, like, this little sliver here... is that out or in? I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I think maybe the outside? I don't know. That could very well be either way. Let me put on, like, this part here, and then, like, get to that curly shuffle. See if it makes more sense one way than the other. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There. And this part's fully out. Do the curly shuffle. There, line it out. This way. Let's see which makes sense. Live and dance, do the curly shuffle. And a little bit over lines there. Again, like a smidge too much. I think that's... it's going like way over the lines, huh? That works. And right here... oh, yes, be it this color, or be it this. I think maybe it's the top one. I think. Maybe. Firing. Hurrah. I gotta leave that part a bit open since it's gonna be the white of the like the fur cloak stuff. There. So let's get this part, like a little bit of off-white. Yeah, red, white, and blue. Oops. There. Acquaintance be forgot. What if I do that for the, it'd have to be a darker shade. What if I do that for the cloak part? Maybe. I'll get to that part later. Let's get it, properly sorted first. There. Yeah, and not a ton of the the cloak on this one compared to the human Rex. As I speak, I see in this part I forgot. Hurrah, hurrah, I'm feeling pretty tall. There. That's definitely the neck, so I'll leave that part uncolored for now until I get to that section. There. Mama, land I love, brave. It's true for the red, white, and blue. Brag. And there's a little section there, but not there. Grand old flag. I can't really whistle that. I've never really been able to whistle, honestly. I can kind of get like a part here or there, but not really. And I think this played last time. And never more than like a second or so. Okay. Let's get this shade. Ah. Alright, a lot there. She was... got the lines. The head as well. Let's see, I could do that like a few more times before getting the big old brush. Amarillo. Ah, it's gorillas. Okay. I was wondering what it was, then I heard the distinctive tones of 2D. That's all you need. Have you heard the new Gorillaz tracks by chance? There's been like a 2 so far. Or at least like 2 visualizers. There might have been like the album already out. It's just like going out like bit by bit on YouTube. But so far I've just heard the visualizers with Murdoch and then the second one of Russell. They've been alright so far. We'll have to hear like the rest of them to like do a real thought on it. Like so far it's been good. Welcome, buddy. Hi, Delta. Good to see you. We're just doing some coloring, as you can tell. Let me zoom out this. There again, like the Rex, and with my data. You know, like a little piggyback, which I think I did good on it, on hers. I did a different way this time, where I did a protect alpha, so it's like colors like the lines. I color like just the lines, but not like the inside part. So I did that for the outer layer stuff. I think it's looking all right. It's like a nice little mix. But yes, how are you doing today, Delta? How's your Thursday been? I'm guessing you blew up some more helicopters and jets, as you are wont to do. Probably got that. Probably a bullseye right there, I'm guessing. Always happy to see you. Always happy to see the Kirby Rexic too. I think I got that from from a Chill Dozen. It was like the artist like a couple years ago. I did like whoops. It was like a commission from them. It was just like originally just like Astronauts characters as Kirby's. And then I got like the Ronmo Gorilla as one too. And then I was like, you know what? I'll get myself Kirby fighted too. Why not? I blew up another yes and shot a helicopter to a tiny hole on a on the building thing. Nice. Very cool. Glad you're having fun with that. Okay, that's part of the foots. That part is that, and then this will be the different color. But very nice. My copy of Pokemon Legends ZA got here today, so I'll be looking forward to playing that later today after dinner. And I got a little Tepig plush with it. Yes, Pokemon indeed. Oh yes, I have. Uh, I thought you were just doing Pokemon as a joke. Yeah, Pokemon indeed. I actually had an idea too. Not quite sure what yet. There's like a little like a zone SFM picture. It'll be like with a Wooper, Mega Gengar since I couldn't find a normal Gengar, and a Sensor Toe, and what's the third one she said? There's Gengar, there's Wooper, and something. It wasn't an obvious choice like a Tentacool or Tentacruel. It was like something else. You remember what it was? Like if you were there for that section, I mean. There's Gengar, Wooper, some third one. Anyway, just like a trainer pick of that. But I don't have it like any real detail beyond it yet. Like should be fairly easy to put together, I would think. Now is this like claw or should that or is it like folded in, like retracted? It might be retracted. Weirdly enough, though, I couldn't find a normal Wooper model, just the one from Sword and Shield, or Scarlet and Violet. Right, is that Wooper from... Oh, is that Wooper from Scarlet, or is it from... Oh, Bulbasaur, that's what it was, of course. Yeah. Clodsire... Generation 9. Wooper's so dopey, yeah. Okay, that's how it's Violet. Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, Wooper's still a little guy. Yeah, but weirdly, I couldn't find a normal Wooper model, just like the one, like the brown one from whoops, just a brown one from Scarlet and Violet. Whoops, wrong layer or wrong color. So it'll just have to work. Which is weird. I would have figured there would have been SFM models of all the Pokemon, but apparently not. Apparently not. I couldn't find like a normal Gengar either, just the Mega. Which I mean, it'll be a little variation of it. Not as far there. Yeah, Wooper's like a... Okay, there are my teeth. Yeah, Wooper's just a silly little guy. If you have a Switch or a Switch 2, are you going to play a Legends ZA yourself, Delta? Or is there not enough jets to shoot in Pokemon for you? Maybe get like partly there and then like further white when I get to that section. Just doing that like one color at a time, pretty much. Careful, not that far. There. A section-y there, good. Alright, get this big old chin. Get some colorage. There we go. No, Pokemon behind me. I only get Adrenaline when I know I ruined someone's time in a game. Kind of cynical, I know. Ah, gotcha. I've still enjoyed like the new Pokemon games myself. Yeah, yeah, but I get you. Though I'm not that cynical of a player. Like I don't even do competitive in like most games anyway. A competitive rank, so I will have to on this situation to get the on that part's on my eye, or is that the okay? No, it's like the little part of skin. Okay, yes, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I never do like the competitive stuff really, but I will have to on Z to A, at least to get the darn it, to get the like the Mega Stones for like a Greninja and Delphox and Chestnut. Like, not the biggest fan of being locked away that way. Ain't gonna lie. Nice, some Okami then. And actually, good little sequel to Okami. Also, new Pokemon game. Was the last one really buggy? Scarlet, right? It was a little buggy, but this one is running on the Switch too, so it has like the better processing power and stuff. And like I have like the Switch 2, and I played Scarlet on it. It definitely runs a lot better there. So a part of it was like the hardware of it, but it is like more well optimized now. Oh, right here, of course. Yo. But yeah, like Scarlet runs like so much better on the Switch too. I had to join in on it. What do you expect? If you don't like the Yo's, you can get out. Maybe I should put like a smidge of the dark on here, just like the outer layer, maybe. It's like not too big. Just a smidge like there, if like a there. Now I'll keep that part like that. Okay, so the teeth get the right shade. Okami was a fun sequel, like or at least like a mini sequel. I am still very much excited for the new Okami game though. That's like a huge surprise on that event they showed it at. What was that? Was that like a was that an E3? Was it a Gamescom? Was it a TGA? I don't remember what the reveal thing was for it, but very excited for that. And like Clover's being like the studio. Like maybe that, like with the Clovers being like the studio, not just like a side thing. Maybe we'll get Beautiful Joe 3 finally, or like a full Beautiful Joe 3. They did do the. The eye is red. I have to change like the pupil part. Uh, yeah, maybe we'll get like a Beautiful Joe 3. That's my hope. Like both that and the collection. Oh yeah, there was the DS game and like a Red Hot Rumble, but those are like smaller. Or if I do that, that might be like a little bit like too much. Yeah, I think so. I'll just have to have it be like the red on the little pupils there. Uh, yeah, it looks sort of weird for like fully like that. Okay. 1 second, just got a notification. Oh, it's my Twitch app saying that I went live now, like an hour after I started. So it's right on the time. Let's see. So get paint bucket there. Get it on here. And a toe is there, so don't like overlap that part. That's also part of the foot. That's good. Little. Get this shade there. Oh yeah, freaking a Pictionary tracks I went hard on for no reason. Also, I said hard on. There we go. Swoosh it on over there. I'll see that in a second. Reason why Nintendo lost me is they took too long making a new Metroid game. Or Metroid Prime. Star Fox has a new game, Star Fox Command. I thought there was a Star Fox Zero. Like just a couple years ago on the Switch. It didn't do well, but it was still a new game. Or am I thinking of a different one? And where is Ness in the new Earthbound? It's like they're scared to experiment with anything else like Mario, Link, or Pokemon. Like, you think they experiment with Pokemon? Game Freak barely been able to do any changes. Now, I know what you mean, though. Yeah, I still. What about Bonanza? Like, that one is doing like pretty well. My friend Thomas, who I had lunch with on Tuesday, like, they're saying they think that like the Bonanza's like the best Nintendo game played for a while. Of course, Nintendo is also like different, like a branch teams, of course. So it's like it could be like the Donkey Kong team is entirely different than like the Earthbound team and whatnot. So it's not a fully fair type of comparison. It's a little I think they did that with the texture marker. No, it was like the not airbrush. How did I do it before? Oil pen. Let me make that smaller. How's that? Smoke. How did I do it on the human Rexic picture? Let me zoom in on that one. Okay, so it looks like sort of smatterings. So I think that's Star Fox Zero is lame. I want a Star Fox Assault 2, or I don't know, make a standalone game playing as Crystal Fox. You could even call it like Dinosaur Island. Nah, that would be crazy. That's a thing would never sell. Messy texture, maybe? On 3. Make it like a bit bigger. Well, that might have been what I was doing. Have Tricky come back, yeah. Don't forget the Baphomet. Never forget the Baphomet. But hey. Well, outer smattering on smactions. There. That's a little bit much. Let's have it on 8. Have that 10. Bring it to 7. A little smaller. You need more scarabs. No, that's too low. Exactly. Yeah, you could fight Andros again after Scales runs off. Don wants. There we go. Smattering there. There we go. A little swooshy on the corner parts there. Oh, there, good. Now that's good. Yep. And now to destroy the Lilat system. Prepare to lose for a 3rd time. Exactly. Okay, I think I got that. So now... Whoops. Some stuff I was thinking about trying. So let me get back to the normal pen. Alright, so this is it, like... So you can see Flex has, like the colored outlines, whereas mine is, like, just the... At least on the initial picture by Pixel. Like, the black outlines there, but I'm wondering how would it look if I also did, like, a folded line... Not folded, like the lines on that. Like, how might that appear? Different, like, come on, different darker shades, but even darker. That's so tiny, yeah. My little daughter. My little plushie. Actually, no, wait, music? Oh, it just has, like, 20 minutes of no, music. Oh, nice Vocaloid one. So actually, what I will do... Actually, no, there's a different thing I was thinking of first. Or I wanted to try, see, how would this look if I did, like, a little, like, airbrush, I think? Where's airbrush? Marker, texture marker. Yes, to do that, a slightly lighter thing, but a bit bigger. And not like that. I want it to do it on... How am I trying to do this? I want it to go on the... So it's lighter for sure. It doesn't actually show up. Okay, yeah. So it's like a little lighter. So I wanted to see... Let's put it on light. If I put it on bold... do it like... So essentially... wait, watercolor brush. What's a little gear? A width, mid-width, opacity. Lower opacity of it a little bit. Lower the width a smidge. Texture, brush texture. And wait, hold on, cloth? Cloth texture? How's that look just like a... like, so a little more pixely. And make it big just for more... maybe. I'll lower that to a smaller size. Just like to do a... I mean, it probably doesn't really show up much, but like so it's just like a little texture... Or attempting a little texture on the hoodie. Probably like imperceptible, really. Yeah, but I didn't even do it on the different layer I set up. A different shade of green. Hold on. So like there. We're gonna be golden. Over here. There's no lies born to be. A little smaller for that. Yeah, so it probably doesn't even like change anything really. I can kind of see it. The touch. You're out of time. I'm out of my head when you're not around. Favorite song is Free. It's a good one too. I do think Golden is my personal fave. Okay, so get to a normal pen. I think I'll try and like darken it a smidge just for some parts. Hold on, let me... I can try a smidge overall. So that's a 53, 208, 95. So it's right there, right there. On a layer. Not too far. when you're not around. Smidge down. Guess that could work if I just gotta, like, go over all of it. Maybe a little lightly less than that. It's like a smidge darker than it is there, but not too much. That works. Okay. And I don't get the hoodie with it. Nice. Venture Bros. Heck yeah. That's going a little bit too much. A smidge darker, but not too much different than the standard. Let's go even bigger. Bigger for that. Don't get the eye. Yep, credits are rolling. We're going to see what the post-credit scene is, what joke they got lined up. And Venture Brothers is always, like, fun to watch, but I always like that, seeing what the little end credit scene was going to be, too. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so let me do this and this. So I'm not done yet, but I want to save this version. Edit crop. So I'll save this as just like flex soft lines, my solid lines. So I have that saved, and then see how it would look. Like with me having the soft lines too, if I could get it looking all right. So Rexic, flex, piggyback, mixed lines. Yeah, so I save that. Oh wait, hold on. Did I save it with the layer correctly? I did. Okay. Venture Brothers is fire and gas. Brock Sampson is the Giga Chad. Yeah. Yep, indeed. To go forward there. Alright, so now I will... It's cool he had him in a Poker Night to Inventory 2 that had like Brock Sampson there. Had to be related to Ash Williams from Evil Dead. Very cool little tie-in there. Okay, so I gotta do a quick be right back. Just use the restroom. It'll only be a moment. Here we go. All right, be right back. Evil Dead is great. Yeah, I watched those movies last year as well as the Ash vs. Evil Dead series. I'm looking forward to the animated one whenever that comes out. So I'll be right back. Also, I think I'm gonna do an ad. I think Frosty Told is gonna do like a little chat summary thing like he did before. Let me see. back. Just getting back into my seat. And so also, I do want to go and really quick, like, share this over on Flex's channel. If you'll give me a quick moment. Show it off live. Let me see. Doing a... Or not doing it. Gonna try. It's more accurate. I'm gonna try a different line color, but finished blurring the piggyback picture if you wanted to see. Share over there. Taking care of another thing real quick. Give me a moment. Just a moment. We'll try the different color lines, see if it looks alright or not, and then I will try different lines and then they go on over to Blender. Get some pumpkin action going on. See if you want to lie before I back to here. Just give me a second. Just if I have like the audio from the Twitch, from her Twitch going as well as me and stuff, it's hard to like make everything out. Yeah. Back in just a moment. Okay, hold on. It's a different thing. Well, your lines were great. Okay, let me share this to Flex real quick. I can actually bring it on over here so y'all can... Here we go. So I got this colored, but I'm gonna try and doing like this soft light. If you just like showed up, I'm gonna try and do like the soft lighting on Rexic 2. I just sent to you in chat. Forgot if Discord links work here or not. Fortnite just showed me false advertisement. I can't have the whole gang in one squad. That's 5. Ah, dang. Those gosh dang liars. How dare they? So yeah, so for anyone who wasn't here, so I did this soft... I did like the soft lighting on... Well, not lighting, but like the soft lines to match how Flex's is here. Whereas mine, it's still like the... like the dark outline, so I was wondering, is like, can I get it looking good if I do it like this? Like, I have to like work out the right shade, but like try to do like the outline and stuff like that of like the various colors. So like that sort of thing, you know, which I don't think it'll quite work right, but that's what I meant with like trying different colors. That sort of looks like It looks like a bit odd. If I do that, yeah, it's like way too light. So it needs to be like a darker yellow in this case. It's like a bit. So it's like a bit more of a shine that way. Like there. And I already like saved like the other copy, so it's like not losing anything. So in there. And a little swooshy goosey there. And then okay, that it'd have to be a darker red. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so that then like sort of loses it. Like admittedly. Maybe a darker red. Or like this. There. Oh, she's showing on stream now. Yeah, she likes it. So yeah, this sort of like lose a bit on it, but it's like it's good to save like just like a little side version, I suppose. I like it. Hey, she likes it. All right. Let's see this shade a little darker. Yep. Let's do it like kind of like I remember like a smidge darker than that. Also, let me turn the music back on. If I go too much, then it's like just a back to black. Oh wait, hold on. I heard something about the contests. Uh, updated. First place gets 60. Second gets 40. Third gets 30. And fourth, 20. And every can pick a game list of Steam game codes. All right, good. I still heard it. Let's talk about the art contest that's going on. There we go. So I do like colored outlines. I'm not sure. So I will have to like erase like a little part of it in this case because I see like the overlap is like more clear when it's like a darker color or like a not as dark color as black. There's yes, I think like so I'll still get like this little version of it, but I do think I will keep like the solid outlines for like whatever ones I try to color later, like when they when it eventually like reopens, you know. Yeah. So I'll have like erase like a little bit there, like a bit on the oh yeah, the music. Sorry. There we go. That's just to see, and then we'll get over to Blender, do some pumpkin carving. Have you all carved your own pumpkins this year or not yet? A little bit smaller. I have it on a 15. We're gonna have to 12. Careful there. There, good. Be very careful with this part. Don't want to take away from the hoodie. Also, I saw on the when I missed like a little bit of the green there. There we go. Ah, crud. I lost the... Crud, I lost the color I had that going on. That looks right. This brotherhood of man. Whatever that means. Waking, step outside. And I get real. On top of my lungs. What's going on? Oh, cross over a little bit there. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I don't know if I have like a He-Man emote on the BTTV or not, but if I do, now is a good time to use it. So that part should stay the a red when I get there. I said, hey, yeah, yeah. What am I doing? Just to go a big ass brush just for the fast overlapping of the body. Body. There we go. Right, and then shrink it to smaller after that point. There we go. Oh my god, don't I try all the time in this institution. And I pray. Oh my god, don't I pray. I pray every single day. And not much of a difference there. Finding best to get it all out, but in my head, I'm feeling a little peculiar. Oh, dang it. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah. Oops. There we go. Going on. There we go. Good. So yeah, it's a softer outline in this version, but not bad. Just different. Like it was worth doing a little tryout. There. Let's go. The red, a darker shade of red. There. Alright, hurry up. I'll have to do a sharper part there. Good old Boneman 64. I played this like a lot of my cousin's house, like when we were little. Fun game. Like I remember this from the pyramid level. Oops. Overlap into the skin a bit there. There we go. Be careful on this part. Hmm. Bishop Bomberman or Bone Man? Bomberman. What I was saying. The fellow with the explosives. There's a darker shade. I mean, it shows the title on the song. You should know what I meant. A little swooshy goose there. Nice Pac-Man 2. I should have on this. Let me see. That were my better TTV emotes. Yep. Yeah, the Pac-Man ones from this game. It's a lighter shade. That look right. It's darker. Uh, just do that so I have like a little palette to go from. Carefully get the eye. If I do all that, the full black for there. Uh, that's good. I appear to be missing a spot. There we go. Wait. If I see little snippets. Bring on the Rex. Image there. That's a line. Maybe a smidge lighter on that part. Good. Okay, so then let's do like a light erasing of the. Actually, I wonder, could I just do it like this? That affects that part, but not the. Or actually, I mean, it was like a bit too much. Like that just for a overall like swooshing down of it. A bit too much, however, but like pull it back. 1, 2, 4. There we go. Ah, yes, the teeth, of course. Paintbrush. Paintbrush. Give them chompers some shine. Is this the Wreck-It Ralph? No, it's a different one. I thought it was the starting of Sugar Rush. There. To go. Get slow. You know. No. Can I see you again? I see you again. Oh. Careful there. And I see you again. There. Careful there. Good. Little layer there. Matter of time. Night, the mother night, the night. There. Got to go. Take it slow. Road. I gotta know. When can I see you again? And I want to take out a little bit of it. See you again. And a bit. Just a bit of smoothing off there. And that part's right. A little there. Another night. Night. I see you again. Oh. Let's get this little sprinkles around. Take it slow. I think that's good to save like a little side version. There we go. Don't think I missed a spot with like the different coloring that has it. Tails got it, toes got it. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. There's like a little side save. See how it would look if I have my outline a bit more like my daughters. You know? The mixed lines 2. I'll make sure it saves the layers correctly. Looks like it did. So yeah, so a bit of a different feel on that. I think I still would do the for any like a future Rex pick, still be like the solid outlines it was before, but there's like a different kind of situation, you know. And I think that's good. I think we got that looking all right. Also, different erasers. Eraser soft. Oh, okay, so leave like a little bit there. Neat. Eraser canvas. Sort of more pixely. Sketchbook's got some spots on it. Okay, that's neat. I can do like eraser soft for some stuff later. Nice. And I got my copies. Radical. So I'll put those up on the Discord later. So, but for now, the year 2525. That's a good one. All right, so now let me load up. Yeah, the Futurama version. That's like the original one I know. So now let me get Blender loaded. Find the tutorial I was using before, y'all. I think this is the right one. Okay, yeah. A pumpkin blend. There we go. Let me get the Blender tutorial up as well, so you can see what I'm using as like the reference. You can follow along with me. So hold on, I'll turn it off just for a second. Yeah, so here is like the hold on, not edit mode. like mode. So here's like the pumpkin I got modeled out so far. No pumpkin is complete without some carving. That's what we are trying to do here. No, not delete. I want to do right there. GX. Now here's like where I left that part off before, because I was trying to do like the picture as the Boolean stuff before. That's a tutorial. Here we go. Where is it?
Move it to the side a tiny bit, press tab to go into edit mode. We'll
But I can't do that for the music. At least like not with me hearing it. Alright. I think it's Asian King of Bling. I gotta hear that. Okay. Okay, I'll let this one play, and then it'll be just the tutorials. It's Amon-Ra. Huh. It's nothing.
select, press 1 or this icon here.
There we go.
Here and left up,
Edit mode.
Select
Middle. It's like a sand dunes, like Mark Hamill. The good old song from Flashdown. Can also wait fast, and now you got me furious. Amon-Ra, Amon-Ra. Well, bloody like a sandstorm flying through the air. I'm the king and I have no hair. Let's see. Matzah. I have to let it rock. Splashdown is a fun game. I need to get a little bit of water as well. Like a sandstorm flying through the air. And I have no hair. Amon-Ra, Amon-Ra. I would play it again if they brought it to like Switch or Steam or something.
top, and I will press Shift A and
Getting
we'll
caught
add
up to
a
where I was
plane.
before, so I got
Move
the
it to the side a
plane.
tiny bit, press tab to go into edit mode. We'll
Or edit mode.
press 1 or this icon here and left up to go into
And onto the... There, I'm already on that. Good. Amon-Ra, Amon-Ra. That's a fun song. Fun game. I played it so much, like on the PS2. There's a second one too, I believe, but it was like... It just went onto like Xbox or like PS3 or something. I didn't have the console at the time, so I have not played that. Unfortunately. The cat burglar lizard monkey. Ah. Yes. Me and go all day. That'll be a good one for next time. Okay. So let's resume with the tutorial.
select, and we'll scale it all the way down.
And make sure it's like
And then press S and X and scale it up in the X-axis.
got audio. Good.
And then press Control R. No, we'll scale it down first here. So
Wait, hold on. He's like doing a different one, I think.
X like that, and then G and Y, move it a bit more up. Press Control.
No, he's like assembling the face. There's like a different one I saw that was like with
and we'll go
the
tab into edit mode. Press A to select all, and then E and extrude it up.
there's like one that did it with the like carve tool. Where is that? This is a Cast 3D Raven.
Now for the background, let's increase
There's like
the
one I saw was
roughness.
like the knife tool right here somewhere. One of those was like they did like the cut out like the circle there and like circle there and like take out the parts behind it. I think it's here. I was like doing it, drawing right on the pumpkin, which could work. But I saw some other tutorial that had like the carving part. I think it's this one maybe?
Do you want to carve a pumpkin this Halloween? Here's how you can make that happen easily in Blender. First, add press tab to pieces. Now, select your pumpkin. Do the same, just move it out in front.
Oh, here we go. I see this
Press
one.
this little button to make the viewport face the plane.
Okay.
Or you can use numpad 1 or 3 depending on which way it's facing. Now, go into edit mode and select the knife tool.
All right, edit mode. The knife tool, it's like a little square. A loop cut knife. There we go.
This is the fun part. Draw the face and press the Enter key in between each part. When you're done, press 3 to switch to face mode. And select.
Okay, so draw the face and like key in between. There. Okay. I'm like, for this part, I could have like the Spotify going and just like have it back off when it's the watching tutorial parts. There we go. I can do it like that if I wanted to. Oh, no, I didn't want to do. Nope, freaking stop. There we go. There we go. What's your Bergen trucks? Let's see. So happy pumpkin, like ice. I want to have like. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. I could do like just like basic triangle. I want to try and do like the little. Yeah, it's a good song. I want to do like the little like a circle indent for like the eye. So I'm trying to remember how that looks. So it's like. So sort of like that. Like this. Not a little bit. There. Enter. Kind of like a cantaloupe slice. Oh, what can you do? My cut's there. Like there. You're a sitar lady. That's it. Name's Spick. Justwick. Look like Bushwick. Not you. Justwick. You see these bones? You want to know what made these bones? You don't want to know what made these bones. Dog, bring this to the house there. Otherwise it's curtains for the sitar lady. Let's see. It's just like a basic like, little triangle-y cross. Do jack-o'-lanterns have a nose usually? Like a little nose cut? I don't think so. Jack-o'-lantern. I can't remember if it had like a nose or not. Oh, sometimes they do. Okay. Yeah, a little trianguloid. There. There's like a happy one. Like a. There. Like intersecting on that part. There. And a little shallower. Oh, wait. Take out. I gotta do that part first, I think. I check out toothy part there. There. This way. And that way. Hang up there. And those like little square kind of toothy parts they do. There and there. Enter. Whoop. Ah, darn, I forgot to hit enter on that first part, so it like kept it all like connected as like one big one. Darn it. Okay. That was my bad. Unless it's like part of that being like the line intersection. Which it could be. Right there. And line this way. There, and then I think it's still like selecting there.
Select everything that's not going to be part of the carving and delete it with the delete key.
Hold
Back that when you're done, draw the face and press the enter key in between each
on. Okay, it
part.
looks like they don't.
When you're done,
aren't
press
intersecting.
3 to switch to face mode.
Face
And
mode.
select everything that's not going to be part of the carving and delete it with the delete key.
Select everything. Face mode. Stop. Select everything that's not part of it. X faces. There we go. So then
Back in object mode, add a solidify modifier to the pumpkin to make it thick.
object mode solidify. Okie dokie. Object mode. Solidify. I'm gonna add solidify.
And set the thickness to 0.1.
0.1. 0.1 there. Okay, now like extrude it out.
Also add a solidify modifier to the carving mesh and drag out the thickness until
Wait,
the
hold on.
pumpkin to make it key. Back in object mode, add a solidify modifier to the pumpkin to make it thick.
Oh, put on the pumpkin. Okay. Solidify. There. Gotta have them thick pumpkins. Over 0.1. There. Exactly. And that here. Move along the Y axis. Can I adjust part of this? I don't know. I want to try and move like this specific part. Maybe it could work. It's the first attempt of it. Could probably scale it a smidge too. I do want to move that part though. Probably somewhere.
And set the thickness to 0.1. Also add a solidify modifier to the carving mesh and drag out the thickness until it goes into the center of the pumpkin.
Okay. The plane thickness. There we go. I'll move it like a little bit there. Down a pin, move it, scale it up. Good.
Finally,
the pumpkin
we
and
will
Boolean.
carve the pumpkin using a Boolean modifier. Use the eyedropper and click the face you drew. Right-click on the pumpkin and click Convert to Mesh. And now we can delete the face mesh to see our spooky little dude ready to be lit up for Halloween night. Face pumpkin. Finally, we will carve the pumpkin using a Boolean modifier. Use the eyedropper. We will modify it in between. Select E and set the thickness to 0.1. The thickness and using a Boolean modifier. Use the eyedropper and click.
So on the pumpkin. The Boolean modifier. Add modifier. Boolean. Gold Boolean. Like the eyedropper for the plane.
Click the face you drew. Right-click on the pumpkin and click Convert to Mesh.
Right-click and Convert to Mesh.
And now we can delete the...
Okay. Alright, so that's got the carving on it. That's the right way to do that, but first I want to try and adjust the... I want to adjust like the eye position of like this one right here. Like the, dang it. Dang it. Shift, that's what I was trying to do. I want to try and move this part if I can. Probably in edit mode. Let me see. There we go. So then I rotate on the y-axis. R, Y. Sort of like this. On the y-axis. There. Okay, so then back to object mode. Move that there. Shh. Okay, so then those both have the thickness. The sphere has it as well, so then the Boolean. Apply. Boolean. There. Put on the right and round convert to mesh. But on plane. So that's that part. It's not having its color for some reason. Material. Base color. So like this. I think I could increase the thickness of it some more, I believe. Thickness or solidify. Oh, it didn't have the, did I increase it? Let me see. Thickness. Whoa. And I gotta go back. Okay, so I think I did that part without then doing the thickness step. Yeah, okay. Dot 0, 1. Wait, no. Dot 1. That looks to be thicker indeed. Move this over here. Okay, and then on pumpkin, Boolean. Modifier. Add modifier Boolean. There. Put it on this, put it on the plane. Like a pumpkin, convert to mesh. Wait, why did that not do it? Hold on, let me like get that color first. There, good. Alright, then back to this Boolean. Smooth by angle. This is solidify subdivision. Those are both right. Alright, new Boolean. And the float on the plane. Click that. Convert. Oh, I just did the right click without doing the Huh? I can convert to mesh. Wait, why is that not doing it now? Sphere. Modifier. Boolean. Flex the plane.
Fade the mesh and drag out the thickness until it goes into the center of the
What is
pumpkin.
that?
Finally, we will carve the pumpkin using a Boolean modifier.
On the pumpkin.
Use the
Boolean.
eyedropper and click the face you drew.
Eyedropper on the face.
Right-click on the pumpkin and
Right-click
click
the pumpkin.
Convert to Mesh.
I was pumpkin convert to mesh. That's what I did. Okay, there we go. Right, and then, like, get this. There was this girl who. Dang it. Keep on forgetting it's a shift to do the thing. Okay. A little darker there, and then the other ones had a more stuff for like changing the inside colors and stuff like that. Let me pause there.
Okay, leave edit mode, right click, set origin or
I think
boolean,
this one had like the
and right click to confirm or extrude, and then press S. Perfect. Just like that. And then we'll go select to go into just
so
go
the Boolean.
and apply our boolean, and then we can delete our face. Yes, like that. Looks great. So then we'll go into front view, we'll select our body, press tab to go into edit.
My front view, body, and tab. Tab into edit mode. Right, I'm in edit mode.
Mode, face select,
Face
and we'll select our face.
Face select. There.
Like that. And then we'll go select more, less, and then we'll select more.
Select more. Seemed like it worked.
And then I see it goes a bit wrong here. Just like that. Okay, perfect. Select more, and then press X.
I'm gonna do it until like the eyes are getting it too. It looks like they are, as far as I can reasonably tell.
X and F. Perfect. More. And then press
More.
X and F.
X and F. X. Okay, so that cleared that up, but why do you want to do that?
Perfect. And now we press A to select all, E and right click to confirm or extrude, and then press S and we'll scale it down to create some.
Come back.
Said move it back a tiny bit. Select more, and then press X and F.
X and
Perfect.
F, I did that.
And now we press A to select all,
A to select all. All is selected.
E and right click to confirm.
E and right click. E. Right click.
Confirm or extrude, and then press S and we'll scale it down to
S and scale it down. Oh, okay, that does like the inside thing. You can make it too big a pumpkin. Interesting. So S scale it down to like
create some depth.
decently, okay. Yeah, that works. Decent little carve.
There we go. And then tap to leave edit mode. And then press Shift D and confirm.
And tap what?
And then tap to leave
Oh,
edit
tab.
mode. And then press Shift D and confirm.
Tab to leave edit. Or in object mode. That does look kind of rough. Probably heard it.
And then RZ, leave edit mode. And then press Shift D and confirm.
52.
And then RZ 180 to turn it around. And then S and we'll scale it down. We will add our glow effect to this.
Oh, you're doing the glow with another pumpkin. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Shift D, R, X. Like there, and then like S to scale it down. S. Goes like there. Maybe a little bit less. Make it intersects. There. All right.
Object. And make sure it doesn't stick out anywhere. Perfect. That's
Right.
basically our pumpkin done.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll go into front view, press Shift A, and we'll add a camera.
Front view, Shift A camera. Shift A camera. On the Y axis. There.
And press G and Y and move it back. And then we'll go into camera view by clicking view camera, or it's 0 on your number.
0. Right, I remember that part. Move that like a bit further back. 0. Bit further back still. Okay.
Pad, and we'll change our output settings to 1920 to 1920, and then G.
Output settings. Where's that? Oh, that's just for the picture, not a part of
As it
the
said, move it back a
separate
tiny
camera
bit.
settings. Okay.
There we go. Then we can select our pumpkin, and we can press R twice, and we'll rotate it a tiny bit.
And it's for rotating for the
That looks great.
image
Okay.
picture.
Press Shift A and then add a plane. Press R X 90 to rotate it. G and Y and move it all the way back. press tab to go into edit mode, and then S to scale and scale
Just
it
like
up
a
big
big
so
ol'-
it covers the background of your camera.
Okay. Shift A, plane, RX, Z, or Y. Scale that some bitch. There. Good, good.
Perfect, like that.
I'll do like the rotate and stuff like
Then we'll go to
after,
our
but it's
render
like,
settings. We'll change our engine to
let's get to
cycles,
the,
device to GPU compute. We'll change our viewport samples to
it's like
128,
how to do the
and we'll change
glow
our
and
render
stuff.
samples to 512. We can
Samples just for
also
the
go to color management, and we'll change our
rendered
look
picture.
to medium high contrast. Okay. Now we'll press Z. We'll go into render view, and we'll start adding some lighting. So we'll press period,
Well, how do you
and
do
we'll
the,
change our pivot point to 3D cursor. Shift A, light, add
Now how do you
an
get to
area
the
light.
color part?
Then press G and Z and move it up. And I want to change this. Press RX. Okay, that's good. Press ARM.
No, it's the glow for the inside.
Later, maybe make it a bit weaker.
There's like different
Also
ways to
wanna
do it
add
too.
a slight orangey color to these lights. Now the same color to this lamp.
Like go back to this
Perfect.
point.
And an area light. TG1 disk.
That's just the lighting, but how do you do the?
We'll go into materials tab, add a new material.
Here we go.
We'll change the base color to E77B32, and then we'll change our roughness to 0.4. The
Materials of the
we'll change the base color to
outer
E
pumpkin, which I already have. Let's see, so I have it. The material outer pumpkin and the roughness.
77B32.
Kind of adjusting, are they doing?
And then we'll change our roughness to 0.4.
Lower the roughness a smidge. Roughness. Let's see, so it makes like all like more shiny, you know, like softer. A 0.4, how does that look compared to that? Okay, it's like a little shinier.
And then we'll add our green color to the stem. So
Yeah, I did the
select
green
it,
color to
add a
stem
new
already.
material,
And I can adjust it, of
our
course, but
base color to 78E74. So
128.
now for our glow effect, we'll
Yes, the
select
glow.
the pumpkin body in the middle.
glow body in the middle. Got it.
I'm going to scale it up a tiny bit. Add a new material, scroll down to emission, and we'll make the emission color F7.
Material emission.
And 7810.
So then they want yours like the light orange. F. There's someone parking outside. It doesn't seem like it has an effect. Hold on. Where's the lights? I could do this. I could see if it's doing that. I move the power up. Emission. Doesn't seem like that's doing anything. For some reason.
Tiny bit. Add a new material, scroll down to emission, and we'll make the
Add a material. It already has the material, not the plane. And a spirituous one inside.
emission color F77810, and then our emission strength is going to be 15.
Turn up the emission strength. Maybe it's just like too low for it to hear, perhaps? Material. Where is it? A preview. Surface emission. Oh. Wait. Why is that one affecting the other sphere? I was like doing it on the whole thing. That doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, oh, okay, I see. Wait, what? Wait, 3 spheres. Oh, the stem, of course. Of course. Okay, so I'm on the inside one. Separate that. Alright, there we go. A little bit there's there. And not too bright. I think there is like other ways to do it. See. Good. That works. There's like some odd like stuff on the outer parts there from like the way it was cut, I suppose. So yeah, they're doing like the I have to like go back to like
creates
the
a nice glow effect.
camera stuff. I see there's like other parts for
We'll
that
select our
specifically.
background, and we'll add a new material, and that base color is going to be
The black background, so it's like
FA382.
more to go off against, or like a red. Okay.
And now we'll change our world colors. So go to our world tab, go to
Color
color,
tab.
and it's going to be
And, like, picture and stuff.
F9BDA3. Okay. Now we'll press
So
Z,
then from the
clicking view camera, or it's 0 on your numpad.
so you go to camera. Camera. There.
And we'll change our
Then
output set and
resolution.
move back a tiny bit.
On the output. There. Not too tall. How do I shrink it in? We got like this part. There we go. There. There. There's like a rotate.
There
of
we
it.
go. Then we can select our pumpkin.
Yes, I
We
guess
can
I'll turn it some.
Press R twice, and we'll rotate it a tiny bit.
Turn it some like whatever way. Rotate. Not one. R for double. I think it likes a little bit the down kind of thingy. And lighting.
We'll go into rendered view, and we'll start adding some lighting.
Render view right over. Already in rendered. I'll take out this one because we're going to do like other lighting.
So we'll press period, and we'll change our pivot point to 3D cursor. Shift A, light,
what?
press period, and we'll change
Period
our pivot
point
point
to
to 3D.
Pivot cursor. Pivot 3D cursor, okay.
cursor. Shift A, light, add an area light.
Shift A area light. There's light area.
Then
Move
press
that one
G
above
and
it.
Z and move it up. Perfect.
Okie dokie. G, Z, so it's up there. I don't know like how high up it did it.
And then we'll change our shape to disk, and I want to change the size.
Disk. Where is... there it is. Neat. It's like,
Let's do 2. And
that's a
then
2.
we'll
Wait, what? Where did I do that?
disk, and I want to change the size to 2.
Ah, okay. Two. It's like too high up, it looks like. If I was thinking multiple, that would make sense, I suppose.
And then we'll, with the light selected, press RX 30 minus, move it to the background.
R.
That's
What? R. X 30 something. Yeah, is that from the front? It's like maybe like there. You like sit back
great.
lighting.
And then we'll increase the power maybe to 100. Okay, that gives us a nice like lighting on.
So a whole bunch more light. Not that much. Yeah, like there.
On top. Great. Then with the light selected, press Shift D, RZ 120.
50 RC 120. Light. 50 RC 120. That does not appear to be working.
Then with the light selected, press Shift D, RZ 120.
50. Shift D, so this duplicate R, D. Yeah, what are you talking about? RZ doesn't turn it that way. Z's up there. Like that I could do, but like that like that's like no changes. Where are you trying to get it? It's
And
like
then press R and X twice, and we'll make sure it shines a bit from the bottom.
So do like the
And
under
press G
front.
and
Let's do that. Oh wait, hold on. Shift D. There we go. Maybe like under front.
Z twice, and then we'll move it back a bit so it's a bit weaker.
Okie dokie. No, you're saying Shift Z, I just like bring it down that way, not like actually away. Like Shift like Y would like make more sense. Okay.
There, and then press Shift D, RZ 120.
And get one on the other side. 50. There. Move that like a bit away. The other light. Like there. It's not like too close. Up there.
XX, move it up a tiny bit, and then G Z, and we can move this one a tiny bit closer.
That's a little bit more higher on that one then. Okay. R there. I sort of list on this one, I think. See there. Good, good.
Okay. And then we can always adjust this lighting later. Maybe
Just
make
like
it a
changing
bit
the
weaker.
color and stuff.
I think this could be maybe be 80. And this one
Right.
as well. I also want to add a slight orangey color to these lights. There, we'll have it as FFE6C0.
It's like slightly towards the part of it. Maybe like different. Or also like sort of like there. 136529. Dot 136. Saturation 529. There. 0.136. Saturation 0.529. There, good.
Now the same color to this lamp here.
A little bit different, but
Into
that's
color, hex, there. Perfect.
all pumpkins are different.
Then we'll add a backlight to our background. So Shift A, add an area light. Press period, change it to median point, RX90 GY. Move it back. And then we'll change this shape to disk and our size to 3. And then maybe our power to like 300.
As it's just shining a light on the plane. Which did get like a little bit oddly moved. There, so Shift A, area light. Something with the period, but
3. We'll change this shape G. We'll change it to median point.
the median point, whatever that means, I don't actually know. Median point, and then like aim it that way. So then like moved it there, and then like disk, I believe. Square disk.
RX90 GY.
There you go, going the right way.
Back. And then we'll change this shape to disk and our size to 3. And then maybe our power to like 300.
All right, 3 and then brighter. 3. Like a little bit further. Why did they power? Like 300 would be like way too much. There. I think that's good. I could adjust that a little bit like that.
And now let's see how that looks. We can always decrease the power a bit, but I think this looks pretty decent for now. We'll probably adjust some of this later, but this is a good starting point.
I'm gonna look at the other tutorials, the other like versions of it too, because I thought there was one for like changing just the inside of it without doing like a second pumpkin.
Go into Materials tab, add a new material. We'll change the base color to E77 as you want. So is going to be 15. There,
okay, got the emission changed.
Then we'll select our background and we'll add the new material, and that base color is going to be
there's a material for the plane, so it's not just like
38
pure white. So the plane material, there we go. Colors, good. We go with like a, I'll go with a bit of a blue instead. How about that, huh? Yes, think about that.
2.
Plus, I do see it's like, that's just a grid showing. Okay, never mind. I saw that, but that goes away in the render,
And
I
now
believe.
we'll change our world colors. So go to our world tab.
World tab. Okay.
Go to color. And it's going to be F9BDA3.
That brings it down to like the red color. Like there. What is it?
Perfect like that.
This doesn't even
BA3.
match.
And it's going to be F9BDA3.
F9BDA3. F9BDE3. That's not right. F9BDA3. Oh, okay. BDA3 and take out those FF thing. That's obviously my plane is different, but I could do it like that. A little bit odd. I mean,
Perfect.
like whenever
like
I do
that.
actually like the rendering picture
And now
stuff,
we
I'll
can
be like
see,
different lighting than
I
like
think I'm gonna
this.
rotate my pumpkin a tiny bit more. So with just the pumpkin selected, I'm gonna press R twice, and as you can see, you can basically rotate it any way you want to make it look as evil as you want. I'm going to have it.
It's not an evil pumpkin, it's from the
a
happy
bit
pumpkin.
more.
I will make an evil pumpkin, however. I'm gonna have like I was thinking of doing like 4 and have it do like a
Something
like camera rotate around kind of thing.
there. Yeah, I like
I
how
was
that
thinking
looks.
that at least.
There we go. And that's basically it. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial. If you have any questions or requests, feel free to drop them in the comment section below.
Okay. Image lighter. I do. If I look at it in the render mode, how does that look? Definitely darker for sure. It should be. And the lightings. Well, that's like 60-30. There and there. There. Okay, so that's one. There is like others on this. This one uses like some other program thing in addition to Blender, which I don't have. So let's see. Alright, so I'll save that. But save as pumpkin. Let's see, so I want to do separate collection thing. A new UV sphere. How do I take it out of a collection? On link, I believe. Blender new collection. Right click any empty space and do new. There we go. Let's name this Pumpkin 1. And here on collection 2, Shift A, mesh, UV sphere. Move it to the normal view. Oh, crap, it goes away when I do that. Shift A, Now, let me look over on this box. That's where it spawns. Shift A, UV sphere. That's the icosphere I want. UV sphere. So I have like a. I had like a 8 or 10 top parts. Something like that. Goes over here. And it's like just me trying to see if I remember how I try to remember it from looking at the previous tutorial of how to like shape the thing. So automod working, nice. Alright, so let's see. I believe. Let's see. It was like. I want the align select. Shift Alt click on those. I think it was B for Control B. Like that. Is it an inset? I don't remember. Alright, hold on. Also, hold on a second. There we go. Bow, bow, bow.
To hide.
So
And
there's
then we
like
can see that it looks to go into edge select, and with
Alright, hold on. I gotta pause it for a second.
Shift and Alt, select all these loops here. Boom. S to scale, and then Z to scale it in the Z
Oh,
axis.
the that part first, right. Point mode. Shift. Let's scale that. Z, move it in.
Thing. S to scale, and then Z to scale it in the Z axis. And we'll by holding Shift, and then we'll press O to activate proportional editing.
Proportional editing. That's what I was forgetting. Oh. There. Warrant. So O for that. There. G. Sort of like flatten it out. No. What did I?
Invert by holding Shift, and then we'll press O to activate proportional editing.
Is that?
S to scale, and then Z to scale it in the Z axis.
I thought that's what I did. 100 points. Did that. Did there. O to proportional. S to scale. And then a G, E for that, but that doesn't bring it down.
Editing. S
Proportional.
to scale, and then Z to scale it in the Z axis. And
SSC. Ah, there we go. Okay. I see. And then I believe it was like line and shift. Shift Alt for like all of the parts there.
we'll scale it down.
Was it Control B?
Then we'll press 2 or the icon here to go
That's what I
into
thought it
edge
was,
select,
but-
and with Shift and Alt, select all these loops here,
I did that.
and then press Ctrl B to bevel. And
There's
then
Control B.
Alt E and extrude faces among normals.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, that's the part I was missing. Control B. Hold on. Control B. So bevel them out. Alt E.
And then Alt E and extrude faces among normals.
Oh, among normals, of course. Of course. Alt E. Alt E. Click trace it on normal, so it goes like on the inside and not like out of the radius. And I believe it was object mode, shade smooth, shade auto smooth. I think, right?
Just like that. Then we'll go into face select by pressing 3 or this icon here in the left top. And then we'll select the top face, press Shift, D and Z to move it up. And then press P and separate by selection. Press tab to leave edit mode, select the body and press Ctrl 2 to add a subdivision modifier.
Oh, Control 2. Right. And move the little crazy part up there. Oh. Huh?
To leave edit mode, then press P and separate by selection. Z to move this icon here in the left top, and then we'll select the top face, press Shift D and pressing
Shift
3
D.
or
That's what it was. Okay. Move the little cap off. And then the P selection. Alright, then this, then 2. What you said?
this icon here in the left top, and then we'll select the top face,
did
press
that.
Shift
Just like how I
D
made the
and
other
Z
ones, like
to
trying
move it
different
up and then
shapes
press
and sizes
P
of it.
and separate by selection. Press tab to leave edit
What was
mode,
that?
select the body and press Ctrl 2 to add a sub.
Control 2, that's what it was. Where is that trying to be? Control 2, just like auto subdivision, making it a little smoother. Just a wee little
Division
bit.
modifier, right click and shade auto smooth.
Right. Get auto smooth. Yeah, bring on this. It's like clearer. And this is like shade auto smooth as well, from what I remember.
Select the object here in the top, press Ctrl 2 to add a subdivision modifier. Tap the gun to edit mode, and then go into vert select.
And this like
And then
makes
we'll
the
scale it up.
the
Press O
stem.
to turn off proportional editing. And then we'll go into front view by pressing your tilde key and going into view menu and press front, or just press 1 on your numpad.
Okay, yeah, so that's just like making the where is it? Sounds like how you did like, or how I did like the part here, like the little stem parts. Yeah, so I'll make the other pumpkin, but here's like what it, I was trying to look it up, but here's what I was trying to do before. Like I said, so there's like a how was it? It was like add. There's like an image. Let's do like as a mesh plane, I think. So I could just use the where is it? Yeah, so I'll use like the picture just did as a little reference. I was wanting to add in a transparent image, but that had like a line. So like, I use this one for example, and I wanted to like do like the extrude. I'm trying to find like a good way to show it. I want to like pull it out like that, much how you did like the solidify for the plane for the carving. So I want to do that to make these lines like go through and be solid. So that way I can move it like this or any image onto this, like onto a pumpkin. Just like do that and like drag the lines through it, and then do like the solidify and boolean, so it like much like how it carved out this part with the face, which is like a bit rough. So I like how like took that chunk out of the one sphere. I want the lines to then take out like a part in the other sphere. You see, just like it's just an example, but like, I don't know how I guess I kind of make the image solid, because I did like solidify before as like a modifier. That's like sort of makes it bigger, but it doesn't seem to actually like do anything on the lines. Just makes like a bigger image, and then like a inverse like flip thingy. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to look up, but I'm not sure like exactly how I even search for that anyway. So it's like make like Blender make image line solid, or like how to extrude along the lines, like something like that. If it's even possible in the first place, that is. Like it should be, I would think so. But I don't know. You don't even see like a color or whatever for it. But I don't know, that's what I'm trying to look up to figure out. Just let me save this. It's not like that one in particular. That's just like for an example of like a PNG that was like transparent that I already had open and ready, you know? Yes, I'm gonna look up how to do that. Like how to like in a how to add it out so it's like the lines get pulled to then carve the pumpkin. So I want to do that for like one of them. So I was thinking to do like I was thinking like 3 or 4. Just have like this one, or it's a happy one, and then do like a different pumpkin where it's like the eyes are going down. It's more angry, and then the other one where it's like using like a transparent line image like carved in for that. So it's like two, like a hand carved essentially, and then the other one with like a little image with the of a like you know what Oni plays, right? Like you're familiar. There's gonna be like the Armenian Corey. It's like the in the car one. I think I have it here. Add. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? And I could do one with that too if I can figure it out. There's a little piggyback image. Like I think it's through Mesh Plane, but I'm not sure. Where's the a little bit behind. Move it like down a little bit. Yeah, it's like that on like one of them. I thought it'd be silly. I was gonna do like a camera rotate around kind of thing. So it's like it'd be like I mean like the pumpkin to be like together. So like one here, like the one here, one there, one there, one there. So like rotates around. So it's like jack-o'-lantern smiley, jack-o'-lantern angry, like image one, and then like Army and Corey on the last one. Just like to catch him off guard. Oh yeah, I was gonna carve the zone logo on one of the pumpkins. I think I can figure it out on this. Like, cause from as you saw in the tutorial parts already, it was like where is it? So it was like from there, it was like cut with the where is it? Like the knife tool thing. That was like on the it was like cut with the plane. But I think there's like a way to do it like on one of the other pumpkin tutorials. It looked like you could cut it on like the spear model directly instead of it being like on the plane and then like solidifying it out to go into it, you know. So I think that's like one of the other tutorials, but I don't know if they had like a different like add-on or something that I don't have. Like they might. But that was like part of why I stopped on the other one. Like when I was looking before, like I looked there, but then they mentioned like some other tool or it was like an older version, like something. So it's like in my model of Blender, my version of Blender doesn't have it. So it's like that wouldn't exactly work, you know. All right, let's see. It is 9:21. Let me save this. Scooch both myself in a chair and then also the scene. Here we go. All right, there we go. I'm a little bit wobbly. I took down another jet. Nice. You and your jet's taking down Delta. Every single day with you. Alright, I hope everybody had a fun time today. I certainly did. We did good. Or I feel like I did good coloring the... coloring in the picture from Flex. I think I did alright. All things considered. Yeah, so that is the one with the normal lines. And this is like, hold on, that's mixed lines 1, and then 2. And so it's kind of hard to see, like, if I zoom it in a bit more. So yeah, so like this, it was like trying. I mean, you saw it. So that was like, yeah, so here, this is the one where it's like Flex has her soft outlines, whereas I still have like the black solid outlines that my normal art has, and then here it was trying to see, okay, can I put like this soft, I suppose like soft lighting, not lighting, but like soft coloring on the other cloak, see if, on the cloak and skin, see if that like made sense. Okay, I think it works. I'll probably still do like the what's this solid, like keep like the solid black lighting on like any like future Rexic ones, but it was a good little tryout for this one for matching my daughter's soft lighting. Like I think I did alright with it. And then always an awesome relaxing stream with art on a Thursday. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So I think next Thursday would also be like art, maybe, if I haven't like done some pumpkins between them. I did also have a little like a SFM picture I was wanting to try to do. It's like a super simple one that could be done on stream. It was like for, I think I might have showed it when you were on an earlier stream, but it was like the toaster one. Oh, let me see, do I have that saved as a session? I believe I do. It could be pretty easy to make. Like it would not take up like the whole stream and by any means. Let me see. I should have it if Sourceful Maker loads up. Might just be a moment. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I saved it. Open. Post. It's loading the map. Loading the props and all that stuff. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's still on the map. Somebody takes the SFM a little bit. Oh, there we go. Let's switch this over for a quick second. Just to show. So it's like a, like the donut, I got like the two toasts gonna do like the, like it'll be with, Far Pocket after, but like, take that out, like get it so I can like erase part of it to do the writing on it. When I hit wrong part, whoop, oh, dang it. I went out of the timeline. Dang it, I hit it again. God dang it. I like the shift for the moving is like getting me confused. So yeah, for like, get that just right so I could do like, here we go. So yes, I get that like just right there so I could do like the lives writing, put a little fire on the toaster, you know. Because at the end of the day, it makes good toast. You know, just like a silly, like not really spooky, but just like a fun little, like a little mini October. Like, it seemed like a fun, tiny little thing to do. So yeah. But that's like simple enough. I might be able to just like be able to finish that just like on my own after I get, like that is after I do like dailies and stuff on all the games. It is all lined up for those. No, it's just terrible. Can you see it, Richard? But why have you kept this toaster? Well, at the end of the day, it makes good toast. Yep, simple as that. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow, so Friday, so that'll be from 5 p.m. to 6:30 or so. So let's see, what am I going to be doing on Fridays? Like, Wednesdays I'm doing, like, Vampire Survivors. Like, either that as well? I mean, if I do, like, a game... I mean, it's going to be a game regardless, I mean, but like, if it's, like, if it's Survivors or, like, a TF2 or, like, a Marvel or something, that would just be, like, until 6. And then at 6, I would, like, go to... I would go on to Vampires, so then I have like a game I could safely exit when the zone stream starts at like 6:30 or so, like whenever it happens to happen, instead of being in like a live Fortnite match that I can't like pause and exit and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I'll see you all then. So let's see, who is live? Like Ayame's live. Ayame Art. Usually pretty friendly. You can head on over there. And so thank you all for watching. Thank you. Again in order. Thank you, Chris, X2. Thank you, Vanty. Thank you, Broken Demo. Thank you, Delta. And of course, thank you to Flex for doing making a sketch. Looking good as always. Hopefully I did alright with the colors. So yeah, so I'll see you all tomorrow. So have a wonderful dinner if you have not eaten yet. Have a great sleep. Have a great everything. I'll be having dinner and then starting on Pokemon Legends ZA after that. After I get back out of the void down there. Alright. Yeah, I'll definitely see you tomorrow, Delta. Alright, so until then, everybody, take care. There we go. I gotta show all the colors, too.
Envoyé par un vortex vers un futur lointain qu'on modifiait par rapport à sa conception originale.
love seeing everybody.
Tente de
Wonderful rest
survivre
of your
dans un
day.
pays inconnu. Voici le roi, autrefois si majestueux, maintenant abattu et si faible. Oh, 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 oh. J'ai atterri sur un monde étrange appelé la Terre.
Just making sure
Ici
it
je
has race.
surmonterai,
Okay, probably
retrouverai ma valeur.
Okay.
Je joue
Actually,
à
yes.
ces jeux étranges
Just making
pour que
sure.
vous puissiez
That's
tous
what
les
we'll be going on
voir.
over.
Je retrouverai ma forme de dinosaure.
Let's not to double
avec
check that.
suffisamment de votre nez. Voici le roi, ce n'est
Yes, have
que
a
le
wonderful night,
début.
everybody.
Voici le roi, ce sera grandiose. Voici le roi, abonnez-vous à votre prime. Voici le roi, il vous verra la prochaine fois.